Let's give Saturday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called Follow the Forcing Moves. It's black to move. Give the video a pause and try yourself if you feel like it. Follow the forcing moves, okay. This one looks pretty nice. I guess that's not even that forcing, though, realistically. The king actually has 3 moves. Alright. I don't have all that many other checks, I don't think. Would it be better to bring my bishop here? I don't see why it would be. Alright, if I feel like I kind of have to go here. I could be wrong, but yeah, like if the king goes here, I take the bishop, and that feels like it must be pretty nasty, right? It forces the king here, and then I go here, and I have access to the rook. I mean, I guess the knight's guarding the rook, but I can go there, and the king is just really in the open there. I feel like the king can't go here. I'm going to rule out that move. I haven't completely calculated why it doesn't work yet, but so if the king goes here, I'm sort of interested in this, because if the king takes that and I take here, this is really hard to calculate. There's like a lot of different things that could happen. It just feels like this is probably the correct move to me. I don't know what else to say about that. I don't really see anything else. Like the knight doesn't have any checks or like very interesting moves. Like it feels like eventually maybe this bishop going here could do something. I don't know. This bishop feels kind of stupid, other than the fact that it supports this move. I don't know, I don't see this. I think I'm going for this. That's what I figured it had to be, and then there were 3 different lines to calculate. I feel like it's probably this, just opening up my rook, almost forcing the king to take. If it doesn't, it has to go here, and then I just take here, and then it feels like that must be nasty. I don't see the checkmate, but it feels like it must be nasty. So I feel like the bishop sacrifice must be it, and then I feel like I take the bishop. I'm just going on vibes, dude. Just going strictly vibes. I must take this now, right? The king can go here. Do I have to like force it to take the knight? Yeah. If it ever takes the... So I'm thinking take... This is forced, I think. And then I just go here, and then I think that forces it to take the knight, and then this is mate, right? Is that it? Wow. Okay. And it's not mate. Oh! Oh no. Okay, is this? No. Here. Oh, is this mate? Yeah. Wild. Okay. Not my prettiest puzzle, but I got it right. I guess that's cool. Let's run that back. I don't know how to... I gotta analyze like a couple lines at the beginning to kind of explain this. So if the king had gone here, what happens? That's not even saying it's mate. King takes f2. This just looked really bad, though. King h1 is forced. f3 check is what I was looking at. g1. But, like, there's even multiple moves right now for the king. So I just, like, check around for a while. Like, what even happens now? g1. I don't know. Okay. And then what if is it easier to understand if the king goes here? Mate in 4. Bishop h4. Bishop h4, attacking the pinned bishop. Threatening mate. Oh, it's a discovered check. I did miss that. Okay. Alright, I think I can at least sort of explain this. Alright, so crazy puzzle on a Saturday, as they often are. This just looked like the only move in the puzzle, honestly. There are 3 moves for the king. This one was the easiest to calculate. It was still not that easy to calculate, but so my queen's here. If the king were to go here, I have this bishop move that actually checks the king with the rook, and I'm attacking the pinned bishop. It's all over for the king if it goes there. If it goes here, after I go here, I can take the bishop, and the king's trapped in the corner, and it's just a mess. Like I don't think there's an immediate mate, but I have definitely control. I'm going to give a bunch of checks. In the puzzle, the king goes here. Which is interesting. I kind of figured this is what was going to happen, and then I figured I could sack the bishop and just force the king this way. Otherwise, it has to go here. And again, if I take here, it's a mess for white. So king takes, and I'm going to be able to take the bishop, and I'm just getting in. Like the king's forced down here, and at this point, I can go here, force the king to take the knight, and then go here, force the king to take the pawn, and then the rook slides up, and it's mate. Really tough one to see, and it just felt like they had to be the moves. That's all. That's the best way that I can describe that. I didn't even completely calculate the whole thing, but it just felt like it had to be, you know? There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.